Ken.
To know, understand, or perceive something.
Used in knowledge or awareness contexts.
I barely ken what he's talking about. She kens the local customs well.
Discern, recognize, comprehend, perceive.
Kibitz.
To offer unsolicited or meddlesome advice, especially in a game.
Used in casual or gaming contexts.
He couldn't resist kibitzing during the chess match.
They kibitzed from the sidelines.
Interfere, meddle, advise, pry.
Kindle.
To ignite or set something on fire, or to arouse a feeling or emotion.
Used in ignition or emotional arousal contexts.
He kindled a fire to keep warm.
Her speech kindled hope in the audience.
Ignite, spark, awaken, light.
Knead.
To work dough, clay, or a similar substance by pressing, folding, and stretching it.
Used in cooking or crafting contexts.
She kneaded the dough for 10 minutes.
He needs clay to make sculptures.
Manipulate, massage, press, pummel.
Kink.
To twist or curl something, especially in a way that creates a sharp bend or obstruction.
Used in twisting or obstruction contexts.
The hose kinked, stopping the water flow.
The wire kinked under pressure.
Twist, tangle, coil, bend.
Knit.
To interlace yarn or thread, to make fabric, or to bring together tightly or closely.
Used in crafting or unification contexts.
She knitted a warm sweater for winter.
The team knitted together during the project.
Weave, interlace, join, entwine.
Knick.
To make a small cut or notch on a surface.
Used in minor damage contexts.
He nicked his finger while cutting vegetables.
The blade nicked the edge of the table.
Mark, nick, scratch, dent.
Kite.
To soar or fly high in the air, or to move quickly and lightly.
Used in flying or movement contexts.
The bird kited across the sky.
She kite through the market.
Soar, glide, hover, drift.
Kowtow.
To act in an excessively subservient manner, often to gain favor or avoid conflict.
Used in deference or compliance contexts.
He kowtowed to his boss to keep his job.
She refused to kowtow to unreasonable demands.
Bow, submit, yield, grovel.
Kiss off.
To dismiss or reject someone or something abruptly or rudely.
Used in rejection contexts.
He kissed off the opportunity to work abroad.
She kissed off her old friends without explanation.
Rebuff, turn down, shun, reject. To ignite or set something on fire, or to arouse a feeling or emotion.
Kindle.
To offer unsolicited or meddlesome advice, especially in a game. Kibitz.
To know, understand, or perceive something.
Ken. To twist or curl something, especially in a way that creates a sharp bend or obstruction. Kink.
To dismiss or reject someone or something abruptly or rudely. Kiss off.
To soar or fly high in the air, or to move quickly and lightly. Kite.
To work dough, clay, or a similar substance by pressing, folding, and stretching it.
Knead.
To make a small cut or notch on a surface.
Knick.
To interlace yarn or thread to make fabric, or to bring together tightly or closely.
Knit.
To act in an excessively subservient manner, often to gain favor or avoid conflict.
Kowtow. Mark didn't ken why Sarah was upset, despite his attempts to kibitz and offer advice on the situation. As they sat by the fire, he tried to kindle some light conversation to cheer her up. Meanwhile, Sarah was kneading dough for dinner, her mind preoccupied. Suddenly, she noticed a kink in the dough from an uneven fold, which made her laugh. The mood lightened, and Mark realized that sometimes it's the small moments that matter most.
Samantha had spent hours trying to knit a scarf, but a careless nick in the yarn made her frustrated. She watched a bird kite through the sky outside, wondering if it was more peaceful to simply float through life. Her boss had been acting like a tyrant, demanding that she kowtow to every whim. After months of this, she finally decided to give him the kiss-off. No more bending to anyone. She was taking control of her life.
In the kitchen, Emily didn't ken how to make bread, so she decided to kibitz with her grandmother for tips. As she attempted to knead the dough, she accidentally created a kink in the mix. Her grandmother laughed and told her not to worry, showing her how to fix it. Meanwhile, a spark from the stove seemed to kindle an idea in Emily's mind. Baking wasn't as complicated as she once thought, and she felt proud of herself. During the family picnic, James tried to kite his new toy high into the air, but it crashed into a tree, leaving a nick on the wooden frame. His little sister was busy trying to knit a small blanket for her doll. Their cousin was constantly trying to kowtow to their grandmother, making everyone uncomfortable. When their grandmother dismissed his efforts with a kiss-off, they all laughed, realizing the importance of standing up for themselves instead of seeking constant approval.